helps you feel better. We've been drinking a lot of soda. Thank you for coming in, though.
I just couldn't get the rent. I was streaming live too. I was like, why not on YouTube?
We all need help.
Because I know the analytics have been pretty good. And it's got the chat built in.
Maybe we need a lot.
On
At H&R Block, get the expert tax help you need.
Runescape.
Online and in person. Help is here.
Believe it or not, y'all, we're very clean that there's a lot of people that are very clean.
I swear, Las Vegas is crazy. It's like Houston with the
At
spot.
least some woman enough to admit it's a lot of motherfuckers in here be like, hey, they ain't got no issues. Like they ain't staying the day in their fucking
Hi friends,
life.
welcome to today's bonus Batcam lesson here at Active Self Protection. I'm your host, John Correa. I'm your co-host and the host of the Active Self Protection podcast, Mike Wilbur. Today's video comes to us from
That's like
Houston,
my grandma.
Nevada.
She's very clean, but she's
Well,
a border
Vegas,
over
but-
too.
Yeah. LuckyGunner.com is my go-to resource for in-stock, fast shipping ammunition. Whether you're looking for rifle ammo, handgun ammo, rimfire ammo, or shotgun ammo, go to LuckyGunner.com for the best place on the internet to find it all in stock and ready to ship. They stood by us all in this ammo pandemic, giving us great education via their YouTube channel and their ballistic testing as well. Go and check them out and find great ammo ready to ship at good prices. See the patrol cruiser there at the gas pump. These officers are literally simply gassing up their patrol cruiser to turn it over at the end of their shift. What you're going to see in just a second is another car pull up. In that car, a woman who was still talking to her ex-boyfriend apparently, who asked her for a ride to the hospital, and then when he got in the car decided he didn't want to go to the hospital. Instead, he wanted to start talking crazy and start making violent threats. So you see her pull into the gas station because she saw the officers, and then she is going to jump out of her car here. You see the driver's side door open, as these officers again are just gassing up their patrol cruiser. Now she's going to walk over casually to the officers and mouth to them, "Help me," in a low voice. And the officer's like, "What the heck's going on?" Then her ex is going to get out and point a gun at the officers, and now the gunfight starts with them. The first officer gets a couple shots off on him, and she's going to run off. Now we're going to switch here in just a second. You can see the officers continuing to take evasive action, and this guy's pointing a gun at him, never got a shot off at him. Now we're going to see the badge cam here from the first officer as she comes over and mouths, "Help me." We don't get to see very well the guy jump out of the car because now the officer is going to get his gun out and take a couple shots at this guy. We do have some badge cam audio from here. Badge cam's pointed in kind of a weird spot, but let's listen in.
Shots fired. Just be advised, he's in the patrol vehicle. Get back, get back! Get safe, son. You see him? He's down? We got one down.
Oh, you know what William said, baby, about the battery? It could be what's going on with the battery. Is it something with water in it?
He's moving around, no
He was
straw.
saying something about, that's what was wrong with it.
Drop the gun!
And
First
Robert
officer
had,
has taken, I think,
sprayed- I
5
guess he
shots. You see
sprayed
the
some
secondary
acid
officer
in
here
the
has
battery.
not shot yet.
And it worked.
And again, he's still on the buffer here, and our
water
second
in the
officer
battery
does
probably
not have a red
like-
dot on
that's
his
not
gun. But
water
watch
in
what
the
comes down
battery.
here, watch the edge of the cruiser, as the guy is going to come around
could
here
be
in
it
just
as
a
well.
second and pose another threat to the officer,
you
kind
got
of
some
poke out and play a little peekaboo with him. So now the guy goes down, and we have just a little bit of badge cam audio to hear what's going on here as well.
Okay.
Get a what? A what? A cinnamon bun? Oh.
Move away from the gun!
Y'all don't still eat a
Back to the surveillance footage. Officers don't know this, but this guy's actually thrown the gun that he had into the floorboards of the driver's side of the patrol cruiser, and then crawled his way towards the front of it. Now he's going to jump up on the ramfrow and pull a little bit of I don't know, King Kong or something like that, and kind of like poke his head over and see what's going on. See the other officers showing up as well. Now this dude's going to decide, well, you know, I don't have my gun anymore, so I'm not going to trouble with these officers any further, and he's gonna wander his way off. Back to the badge cams and audio.
But let the other ones ask.
No, they can give it to you.
Black sweater. He's running southbound. Behind the gas station now he's running westbound.
Hold it.
Somebody fucking hands right now! Put your fucking hands up! Put your fucking hands up! Shut the fuck up! Put your fucking hands up! You got a phone! Phone! You got a knife right here, and a too. Alright? Move it up, stay together.
Because this guy did not have his firearm anymore and the officer was able to see it, they didn't shoot at him anymore. They did get him into custody, took him to the hospital where he was treated for a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. He is facing a plethora of charges, and let's think about lessons. Now, what a scary, chaotic situation that was. Great decision-making by the officer in the moment. You want to get better at the skill set side? Come over and check us out on Active Self-Protection Extra, the second channel, would you? I promise you, it will help you get better as a self-defender in your skill set. Let's think about lessons. Free training. Pretty good thing to think, Mike, how this one starts.
I'm not a fan of these officers having to fuel up at a public gas station. I don't know if that's an exception to the rule. Yeah, I'd like to see them in their black and whites not tied to a gas pump, you know, in public. Preferably, the city should have a private gas station for this very reason. Now, I'm glad they were there. As it turns out, they were able to protect us from some really bad stuff. That said, you just never, ever know at the beginning of your shift, or in this case, the end of your shift, what's going to come your way and what form it's going to take. I think these guys responded very quickly to a really rapidly devolving situation.
Amen. And I do like here that our intended victim, she took steps to make herself safer. I don't have the ability to protect myself, so I'm going to go get some help. Went and got the help proactively. And when the gunfighting started, she skedaddled. She got the heck out of there. Friends, if you're a private citizen and you see cops in a gunfight, don't stand around and watch. Don't see what happened. Get the heck out of there.
Because you're now a liability for these officers to end this gunfight in any kind of effective and safe way. So if you are the victim or you are a bystander and you're able to get the heck out of the area, do us all a favor and get the heck out of the area.
Now, you see the guy in the SUV that the officer's literally standing at the grill of, can't go anywhere right now. So then your option here is to make yourself as small as humanly possible until the officer clears the front of your car and then get the heck away. But I think that our victim here did a really good job at getting out of the way. Now, officers, super tough spot. This dude's pointing a gun at me. I gotta get hit and I gotta get where I am not expected. So I do really like something that I saw the officers do here, which was not show up where they were expected. Now, mentioning here, watching the officer go to town and go to work, he has to just respond to what he sees in front of him and get hit. Now, we don't get to see a whole lot of it on body cam, but I love the fact that the officer is moving and not where a perp would expect him to be.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving, ladies and gentlemen. If there's a place to go to just so that you're not in the same spot the next time he pokes his head up, that's a huge advantage. You see the SUV beat feet out of there.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that we're having a gunfight in a gas station. I don't know enough about gas pumps and how they work to know, but I would have some serious pucker factor shooting in on and around gas pumps. That can't be a good feeling.
Yeah, it can't be a great feeling. I know, from what we've seen, we've never seen a bullet ignite a gas pump or anything like that, but still from an emotional perspective, I think it scares the heck out of you.
I don't want to be the first one to find out, but that's possible either. Yeah.
Now, I do think this officer is doing a really good job of moving. Now, he did get on his radio a couple times. Remember, win the fight first, right? Aviate, then navigate, then communicate. Worry about all that stuff. Communicate with your partner on scene really well. Now, I also want to note that this officer's got a heck of a difficult shot. Sure, he's got a high visibility front sight. He's probably good at what he's doing because those are aftermarket sights, so which means he probably works. But I think some people are like, well, why didn't he put him down with that shot there? Hey, that's probably a 10-yard shot on a moving target under duress that you only got about a second from a ready position, and not even a ready position, a guard position to hit. That's a difficult marksmanship challenge.
Remember, when you're orienting yourself to what's going on around you, it takes the mind a moment to realize, oh, there he is. Then it takes the mind another moment to go, okay, you know, do I have a shot? Can I get a shot off here and actually present the gun and make a decision to pull the trigger? And that target doesn't see is pretty small from that distance.
And so listen, am I mad at him about it? Well, one of them got him at one point, right? So he's shot and is still up and still, as far as they know, a deadly threat. I don't know at which point that he dumped his gun in the driver's seat of the patrol cruiser. And again, that's not what you're expecting as an officer. Literally, it's
First
your
person
shit.
comment.
Like turning off your mind and going, oh, okay, well, let's get home and let's, you know, finish up my day, rather than holy cow, let's get in a gunfight at the end of my day. I love that this officer moved left again. Gonna go look and see, what can I see, what should I expect to see here, get me into a safe place. And I get that he kind of wants to hang off here, and one of the things I do love is he's backed off his cover a little bit.
Outstanding on the cover. We talked earlier about how well they're moving around and not getting caught in the same place twice. Backing off the cover did an excellent job of that. You said something a minute ago, John, about end of your shift, you're looking forward to going home, cracking a cold beer, putting your feet up. None of that can happen until you are out of your uniform and out of the black and white police car. As long as you are in public in a police car in a uniform, you have a giant target on your back. In this case, you were the beacon this poor woman went to, you know, when she had trouble. So as long as you're out in public in a uniform, you've got to be alert at all times, which these guys were. And I really want to take just a minute as well, because you see the guy run off, and now I've sped this up for the sake of time. The officer's going to chase this guy down, but he does such an incredible job. This guy shot, you know, pointed a gun at him a minute or so ago, and yet the officer's going to come in and see this guy and identify him and yell at his partner and say he's got a cell phone, he's got a cell phone, he's got a cell phone. So he says, you know, hey, show me your hands, and he uses some bad words. I don't mind how he uses those bad words, by the way, because you know, he says, show me your effing hands, that's fine. And then he tells his partner, no, he's got a cell phone, not a gun. So he's able to throttle his response. And when we say decision making is the key in gunfighting, this shows that in spades. And the reason you don't say he doesn't have a gun as the first thing out of your mouth is because your partner might just hear the word gun. So he has a cell phone repeated, I think was really, really smart on his behalf, just to put it in the mind of his partner. This guy appears to be unarmed at this time.
And really excellent job of that. Great job getting him into custody. Great job of staying present to the very end of their shift. Once again, Mike, LVMPD gets it done.
They always do.
Exactly. And you know it's whenever they
At
involve
Skill,
kids in it.
innovation has always powered us. And now Skill runs on advanced lithium battery technology, delivering longer runtime, maximum power, and 5-minute recharging. Powering your tools and your tech. Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better.
Not be able to build underground.
I know they can't say that my kids are ugly. I know they say something about this shit and she acts like 6 years That's really weird. That's the first thing that they
Imagine a community where millions share ideas, trade stocks, crypto, and beyond. In other words, eToro, the power of social investing.
Exactly. And she is potty training. I had on some underwear yesterday. I need to be consistent, though. It's really my fault. You know, I need to be more persistent with it. You know? But she didn't pee on herself or nothing. But I did have to put back on because it was nighttime and I bathed and stuff. And I wanted to piss in the bed. They're weird, not too much on your kids and things. And they don't have the audacity to talk about my mom. Just because my mom got involved. And she was like, you know, pretty much don't, you know, basically don't talk about my grandkid. You know, what the fuck? Sorry, bad enough I lost one. And then that's a rainbow child. You talk about her? I wanted to sleep on them motherfuckers. It was fucking sick as shit. You know, this app is supposed to be really, I mean, it really is, it's what you make it. And what I make it is, I want to get a positive experience out of it. I want to, you know, I want to fucking change the world somehow. I know I can't do it on my own, but I want to fucking be a leader, not a follower. Yeah. I just think it's fucking pathetic to bring kids, sweet, innocent kids into a stupid ass situation just because you're miserable. And misery loves company. It's just sick and it's weird. Like, I was on that one girl live earlier, and she was just like, these people on this app are weird. Her name is Leah the doll. And one thing I can give her credit for is she said this. She said these people on here are weird, and they are. And I'm understanding exactly what the fuck she's talking about, because day in and day out, when I get on this fucking app, it's like, it's shit that I would never believe. Like, are you fucking serious? Is this really coming out of y'all's mouth? Yeah, I know she said that too. And she was like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can keep reporting me all day. I got a page to back. I got another page that's gonna back up another page. She was pissed earlier. And I really like her. I like looking at her live because, like, she's going, you can tell whatever she's going through some shit. And people be so quick to judge people. It's just messing with people's money, exactly. See, it's not really messing with my money because I do this shit for fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I do want, you know, get under the agency thing probably eventually. But right now, I'm just having fun. I'm just, you know, I'm just building up my community. You know what I'm saying? You know, fuck all that agency shit right now. I just want to have fun on video. And then with my community, they can follow me wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? You feel where I'm coming from? Just in case something was to happen, y'all can always follow me, you know. But no, it's crazy. They keep reporting that girl, and just because they miserable as fuck. Misery loves company, and oh my goodness, man, it's a lot of miserable bitches on this app. It's ridiculous. It's sad, actually. It's sad as fuck.
Why in the fuck can't I build it downstairs? Oh, I gotta get the planks.
It's sad, y'all. It's really sad. I wonder how many pages she got. Like, the whole beat process is horrible. I know. You know, I haven't seen Munch on lately, y'all. I wonder what's going on with him. He's another one I like. But the only thing that I disagree on is I don't be having no money to watch anybody do a live. But he got a fan base and he got to make his money somehow. So I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not going to talk about nobody because people do what they want to do and how they need to do it. A lot of people are going to the other side. What do you mean, sis? A lot of people are going to the other side.
Okay, I'm underground. It said I had to be downstairs to build. So now I'm gonna build a door.
Oh, really? What's the name of it? I downloaded all kind of stuff, including this one. I had downloaded the app before I downloaded Vigo.
Thank you
But
very
I
much.
just found that Vigo was the one that caught my attention the most. Hey, how are you doing this evening? Cleaning up. Getting rid of a lot of unnecessary bullshit.
Baby, look at this.
Oh, I downloaded that already. I did. I stayed on it for a little while. Hi, Israel. But it's like I got really bored with it real quick because I'm new to it and I wasn't really nobody coming on my shit talking to me. And I ain't got no patience. And I'm like, well, y'all, since I'm already known on Bigo, I'm going back to Bigo. But I downloaded that before I downloaded Bigo. I can't spell it out because they don't like you post on the play. I know. I don't care for how it looks. Yeah, me neither. I like Bigo. I really do. I just wish, like with the trolls, I wish they would just leave the good people that are actually trying to have a good time alone.
Why do you want to go in there?
That's all.
I want to go in here so I can build a floor. They won't let me go in.
That's all I wish, you know. I just want, I don't know. Just want every. Now I know I got used to it too. I know. You know what? When I first started back on Bigo, because a while back, whenever we was living at my father-in-law's, me and Dylan, I had downloaded Bigo and we was actually on it, but it wasn't nothing like being on the page part of it. Like, we would jump on other people's lives and they would just talk all kinds of shit. It was so fucking mean. Like, you know how they collaborate and have these panels? Okay, baby. Yeah, they have, thank you for becoming a fan. Yeah, they have these panels. Remember we used to jump on it, baby? And they would be so mean.
I gotta get to level 7 construction so I can build this
I don't know if you remember,
dungeon.
but we was at your dad. We used to live with your dad. That's back when we was on Live and all that shit. We used to try a different platform.
Thanks, son.
Ooh, I cleaned this whole.
About
Can't
good ass
wait till
thing.
tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is your day, sis. I'm proud of you. I know you're excited. I'm excited for you, boo. I am so excited for you, sweetheart. You deserve it. How long are you gonna be gone again? I got to be right this shit down. Oh, all week? Oh, okay. It'll be a nice little getaway for you. You need it, sis. You deserve it too. What are y'all doing in here? What the freak is that? Well, you was just in there and you had put something on her face. Leave that white alone, the wax alone. Where is that wax? Go get it now.
But that's not me.
Well, you should have been told me about it. You know how she is. Now I'm pissed off. You got it all over your freaking. Get up, my way.
I got an underground, baby. I got an above ground in my house on here. Like a dungeon. Yeah, ain't nobody really saying none of my big old stuff, so I don't know if I've been on here, but.
You think it's because you talking? You think that's what it is?
Or because I'm not talking? Mainly, probably. I mean, they're saying hard. They're saying hard, so I don't know. I'm just so concentrated on. If I get level 70 as quick as I can. Let me climb up. I want to climb up there and see where that took me.
I know she got the freaking white wax. Did you have to just call my name like that? Get it from her. Don't just call my freaking name down. Help me. Shit.
That's how you gotta do. You gotta build a throne room. This comes up here. I can build a throne. Yeah, I got this huge house on here.
You better listen to me. You better put it nowhere else either. Not on the clothes, not on the refrigerator. I'm getting mad. I'm really getting mad. Bullshit. Don't touch them clothes. God damn, she touched all my wax, y'all. Shit. I'm pissed. Touched all my fucking wax, baby.
Hey.
Lila. Oh my God, I'm so mad right now. Oh my goodness, it's about to be a, I don't know, sis. It's about to be a whoop down. Fuck a time out. I'm gonna whoop her ass. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just go. Go down. You need to find something to get that shit up. I'm so pissed. I can't even, y'all.
I'm doing good. I'm playing RuneScape. I'm grinding it out on RuneScape. dblxp weekends. I'm playing a game. Get that door over there. You won't move the door? Runescape was shit back then. Yeah, I used to play it back in the day too. I'm glad you know what it is. Yes, dblxp weekend right now. I've been spending a lot of time on it. My combat level now, I'm 1 of 9. It's the highest I've ever been. I used to play this when I was a little kid. But they got that new Runescape and I've been, I don't know, it's something to do. Something easy to do, so I've just been playing it. I'm surprised you know what it is though. Alright, I can definitely use that. A banner, that's all. I'm trying to get level 7 so I can build a dungeon in my house. $30K.
Move out my way. I'm mad. I'm fucking mad. Throw in them things in the garbage now. Throw them.
I really can't construct this shit. Oh, I can. Oh, that's dblxp. Hey, what's it say? Yeah, I'll do it. 500 XP a piece. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm stuck on this game. My bad. I went from fishing to maging to now I'm back on the construction. I just clan leader taught me so much. I told my brother I was gonna play Counter-Strike with him, which I haven't yet. Feel bad. I'm trying to get right. I don't know what you mean by that, but hopefully it's a good thing. I didn't know I had 280 people in here. No, I'm not. I'm on crack. That's kind of mean. I'm cracked out. Why would you say that? Baby, you done got my live fired up, baby. Thank you for muting them. I'm just chilling playing Runescape and they're accusing me of being cracked out. Just sitting there playing Runescape and I'm streaming on YouTube. I ain't even checked on my YouTube stats yet. He's not cracked out. Thank you. He's on paper. Leave him alone. Exactly.
I think this is it right here.
Thank you.
The best part about doing things yourself?
Shave, bro. I need to shave. Yeah, I do need to shave.
Like doing your own taxes with H&R Block free online.
I trimmed it up not that long ago. Your Ernie cousin. Baby. You done got me you got it lit in here on my thing.
I do?
It's saying I was cracked out and stuff.
Oh well, let me come back.
Somebody muted one of my admins muted them though. No, it's alright, you ain't gotta do nothing. I'm just telling you it's funny. To be honest, I don't know you, but you look cool, so I'm gonna follow you. Thank you.
What? Excuse
calm
me?
down, baby.
No, don't put that
No,
in
I
there.
know. Somebody,
Excuse me?
Baby, calm down. No, I didn't call you to do that. I just said my stuff was lit. I was sitting there playing my game and a bunch of people come in. Someone said, to be honest, I don't know you, but I'm gonna follow you. Thank you for the follow. Some people said I need a shave, but a bunch of people said, one person said I was on crack because I'm crack, but then Bestie said, you're gonna get banned for that. Bestie said he can't be. Is Bestie one of your people?
Yeah, Bestie. Remember I was telling you about Bestie?